Give us our boy, or you're going to face a boycott. A major veterans group calling on Americans to stop traveling to Mexico, quit buying anything from the nation until it releases Marine Sergeant Andrew Tamarisi. Tamarisi has been behind Mexican bars for months, as you know, after he claims he was accidentally crossing the border with firearms. To the leader of that group trying to get him out of there, Veterans of Foreign Wars National Commander Bill Thine. Commander, good to have you. Why are you doing this?
Good afternoon, Neil. Thank you for having us on. We're doing it because it's the right thing to do. You know, there's a lot of noise going on in Washington, certainly with the VA and IRS scandals, Benghazi, and all the other things that's happening, crisis down the border with the children. And we're afraid that Sergeant Tamarisi's plight is going to get swept under the rug by all the other things that's happening. And we as an organization believe that an American Marine, a two-tour combat veteran that mistakenly crossed the border should have been released. It should have never went this far. You would think that, right, Commander? And I've looked at this every which way. I think there's something either we're missing or not getting. The Mexican government must appreciate the magnitude of what they're doing here and that it would incite this type of reaction, especially from heroes like yourself. So is there something we're missing? Do you think that maybe his case isn't what it appears to be? Well, you know, obviously we don't know every fact, but certainly the initial reports was he even admitted to mistakenly cross the border. You know, when they crossed the border from the Mexican side, and there's been instances of it, it's no meaningful entry, inadvertently crossed the border, we'll turn them around. You know, they had 6 Mexican officials that crossed the border in 2009 in less than 4 hours, and they had firearms. Less than 4 hours, they sent them back. 2010, a Mexican government drone crashed south of El Paso, and so we got such a great relationship that we worked it out.
Well, your argument, you're right. There's something. You're right. There's something weird going on here. So you want to respond? Look, you keep this up, we just stop buying stuff from you. What exactly are you pushing for?
Well, Neil, this is the problem. The problem was on January the 3rd, I wrote a letter personally to President Obama to make that call to President Ito and get this thing settled before it got to this point. I followed up with a June 6th letter to the President, and also the ambassador to the UN, the ambassador to Mexico, was also CC'd on that. This thing could have been taken care of. You know, there's a report out that since 2004 there's been 300 accidental crossings or inadvertently crossings of the border from Mexican citizens, and we've sent them back. And this is exactly what should have happened. You know, it's one Marine, one American, but we're going to keep this. We got an email from Ms. Tamarisi, and I assured her that the Veterans of Foreign Wars United States will do everything within their power to help. We tried the political process. It's in a web of bureaucracy now. So we're using whatever means necessary to ensure we get Sergeant back. He needs some counseling and treatment in the U.S. He's not getting it in a Mexican prison.
All right, Commander, thank you very much. We'll watch this one very closely, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Neil. We appreciate it, my friend.
All right, with our